What's up, y'all? This is Qaysean. I'm gonna show y'all how I tie my hair scarf using one hand. I have Erb's palsy in my left arm, which is an arm injury that occurred during birth, and I have natural hair. I have locks, so I'm gonna show y'all how I tie my hair each and every night using one hand. Stay tuned. First thing you do, you want to grab your scarf. This is my scarf. It's like a big square, as you see. So what I do is I take one end and I put it on my knee, and I find the other end so that way I can get a triangle. So as you see, it's like a triangle, right? All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is, this is what I do. I usually just fold it in half again, like that, the fold point, and then I'll find the center point, which is here. And then what I do is I'll put my hair to the back. I always do that. The center point, we hold that. You wanna place that right on your forehead, kind of like where you want your scarf to sit.
Center point, you want to take one of the wings or tails, and you kind of want to scoop it to the back of your neck. This is what I do. And then I'll find it, and I'll bring it back like this. And then I'll take this other tail, and I'll hold that with my hand, if you're able to, because some people aren't able to use their lower arm. I'm able to move it in the motion like this, and I'll just bring it over like that, right? And then what I do is I just kind of like use my neck as an anchor, and I'll be able to tighten it a bit, as you see how it tightens up. And once you get it kind of like that, now this is a little tricky because I'm standing up, but I'm going to try to show you guys how I can do it. I'm going to bring a chair over here so I can kind of
put my knee up on it. So this is the technique if you want your knot in the front. I have not figured out how to put the knot in the back yet. If somebody knows how to do that with one hand, please show me. So what you're going to do is, once you get it nice and tight, you're going to kind of do a grip here.
And what I do is I like to take the two tails and twist them. If you know how to do a simple knot, something like that. And then I usually like to swoop it through. I hope you guys can see that. Swoop it through like that. Get a little bit like that. And then what I like to do is, normally I will put this through my knees. So let me actually try to stand on a chair and show y'all, this is in real time, how I would probably do this. I probably would kind of just put this in between my knee like this, and then I will pull it. And don't mind my scarf being toe up to get the job done. And then I'll put it in a knot. I hope y'all can see that. And then I'll make a tight knot like that.
Now, I have a lot of extra. I usually just get creative and do like a little tie or whatever as I go around, and I just tuck it in for real. And then you got your whole back out. This usually stays on all night. This is how I put my scarf on using one hand, and someone requested that I show them how to do that, so I thought it would be great if I can just put it out online for anybody who is using one hand that may want to know how to tie their own scarf. You would be surprised the mundane things that people with one hand, with the use of one hand, has to think extra on just to do. So if anything, it's knowledge for someone out there to learn. So that's how I put my scarf on using one hand.